how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good to see you. I have to send people ahead now because it's kind of scary. Why don't you go in? Is it okay if we come in? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Say no. You don't mind.
We can come back in a week. You want us to come in?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
How's Cuddles? Is it
Good.
not going to attack me? Okay, just check.
She's in my parents' room.
Oh, okay. Where do you want us?
Do you want to go in the living room?
I think
All the way over here? Is this a good spot? Okay. I got your letter. And we happen to be in town today. Back. Let's see. This look familiar?
Yes.
That's your letter?
Mhm.
We found the right house. What do you want to tell me?
For Christmas, I wanted to know if you had any new reindeer.
Ah, that's a great question. We have a couple every year. And they get born, and then we put them into some training, and then when they get a certain age, we give them a position. Some become Donners, some become Blitzens, some become Comets. Everybody thinks that's their name, but it's really more their position. Did you know that? You play soccer? You know, you have a goalie and a forward, and sometimes you may be the goalie, sometimes you're the forward. It's kind of like that with reindeer. Sometimes you're a Donner, sometimes you're a Blitzen, sometimes you're a Comet, sometimes you're a Cupid, sometimes you're a Rudolph. Some formations are different. Depends on the weather, depends on the location. When there's a lot of wind, you probably lead with a Donner and a Blitzen, and in the back you keep a Comet and a Cupid, hold them in check, and then we move them around a little bit. But we have lots of new reindeer, so it takes a while for them to really get good. So, did you know that? You have more questions about reindeer? I can tell you everything about the reindeer. You want to come work in the stall? We got a shovel.
No.
Oh, okay. You don't want to work in the stall. We have to be really careful what we feed them too. You don't ever want to give reindeer bad hay. Gotta remember, they're in front of me.
I know.
Bad hay is not a good day for Santa. Let's see, Mrs. Stover, I think is what you said in your letter. That's who's your teacher this year. 2nd grade, like in the math.
Mhm.
What's square root of 9?
What?
What's square root of 9?
This is where
I've not learned that yet.
You haven't? Tell Mrs. Stover, we talked, need to do a little bit more on the square roots.
Okay.
Okay, you can work on this. You can work on the square roots.
Okay.
You like the times tables? So like 6 times 6. You know that one? What's that?
I like to do math.
You like to do math? You like to do the times tables in math?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite times tables? You do like
I like how it starts you easy and then it goes hard.
goes hard?
Because you learn it easy and then it goes harder because you know more.
Okay. Do you know your 9 times tables?
Mhm.
Like 9 times 2?
Yeah.
What's that?
I have it in my bedroom. I have a whole timetable.
Oh,
And it's also division
That's
too.
an impression.
division 2?
Mm.
Did you know the finger trick for your 9s? Mrs. Stover's going on the bad list. There, watch my fingers. 9 times 2, 1, 2. Put that one down. Everything on this side's worth 10. Everything on this side's worth 1. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that right? Ask Dad.
Yep, that's right.
Do another one. Should we do 9 times 7? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put that one down. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
And your teacher hasn't taught you that?
Because
Make a note.
it's the beginning of the school year, that's why.
Okay, so we need to give her a
It
little more
started
time?
in September.
Okay, so she may need a little bit more time? Okay,
He's up, man.
keep the note. I know you've been pretty good this year. You've been taking care of Cuddles. And Cuddles wants some chew toys. But then he'll probably chew them. Is that a good thing?
I think Santa doesn't think you can talk because you keep nodding your head. You have to talk to him.
Cuddles has tons of toys that she loves to chew on.
Oh, okay. So probably not much for Cuddles this year then. But what about Mom and Dad?
I don't know what they want because they haven't really asked for anything.
Oh. Think they know which list they're on?
No.
Maybe that's why they're not asking for anything. Well, Grandma and Grandpa's.
Well,
They kind of are always on the good list.
Yeah.
But they're easy. All they want are hugs and kisses.
I know.
Yeah, they don't. Grandmas and Grandpas are pretty easy.
Yeah.
We do pretty good with Grandmas and Grandpas.
Especially when you compare.
And then I think Legos was the other thing on the letter, if I'm remembering right. Let's see. Legos. Lots of Legos. And Hot Wheels. Okay. Anything else?
Batting gloves.
Oh, batting gloves. You use those to play soccer?
No. I
Oh.
use them to play baseball.
Oh, baseball. Okay. You need a bat?
I already have a bat.
Need a ball?
No.
Okay. Just gloves.
No.
Santa gloves?
No.
Batting gloves.
Yes.
Batting gloves.
Yes.
Do you bat left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Right? Okay. What's your favorite team?
Dodgers.
Still? It's funny. They all have the same request on their list. Starts with a W. Batting gloves, Legos, some Hot Wheels, chew toys,
There's also 2 books.
and the books. Right. Can't forget the books.
Yeah.
Can't forget the books. You like to read.
Yes. And I haven't read those 2 books.
Okay. What else? Anything else?
No.
It's a pretty big list. We may need to use the big bag. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You think the big bag will fit?
No, we need to use a big one.
Big one. Okay. We can see what we can do. Anything else we need to think about?
No.
Got Cuddles taken care of. Mom and Dad are on the other list. Grandmas and Grandpas want hugs and kisses from you. Anybody we missed?
No.
No? Got everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Anything else you want to learn?
No.
You want the shovel still?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't want a shovel? Okay. No shovel for you.
And I also have a lot of Lego sets that I built.
Lots of Legos you already built. So you sure you need more?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You want to do the recycle program? Take 2, give you 1?
No.
Oh, okay. That's on another list. You're not on that list.
Because I'm already working on donating toys.
Oh, good for you. That's always good, because then you always can have something new and then somebody else gets something new. That's a good idea. That's great,
Because I
thank
already
you.
have a lot in that room.
Okay, well, perfect. What other questions can I answer for you?
I don't think I have any more.
You asked about one more person. Remember in your letter?
No.
Mrs.
Still.
Mrs. Claus.
So,
You asked how she was doing. She said to tell you hi. Did you know that every Christmas Eve, everybody leaves cookies for me? Some places there's a carrot, sometimes there's celery for the reindeer, sometimes oats. They don't like celery. Carrot sticks are good. No ranch dressing though. Don't like the ranch dressing. You like ranch dressing with your carrots? Okay, so you like them reindeer style?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But nobody ever thinks about Mrs. Claus. Nobody ever leaves anything for Mrs. Claus. So sometimes we have to stop, pick something up on the way to bring back to Mrs. Claus. She likes warm socks. toes get so cold. So we have to stop and get her some warm socks. So every once in a while, if you remember, you can put some socks out for Mrs. Claus and we'll take them back to the North Pole for her.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Mhm.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Because everybody forgets Mrs. Claus. And it's trouble when I come home without anything for Mrs. Claus. She's usually pretty patient with me though. Right?
Depends on how.
Never mind.
Okay.
Anything else we can help with?
No.
No? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to keep this letter and save it?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Tell you what, you should make a little book. You put this letter in the book, and someday you'll have a 7-year-old boy, and he can write his letter and compare it to yours. And I'll come back and talk to him. Sound like a deal?
Yeah.
I remember seeing your dad when he was 7. He had a lot of hair. I saw your mom too, but she lived in a different place.
I
I know. So had to catch her at a different time. And I had to listen a little closer. They speak kind of funny there. Did you know that?
Yes.
Oh. Anything else I can help with?
No.
Okay, you save that, and I promise you, years from now, you have a 7-year-old boy. It'll mean a lot to him, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
You say thank you?
You got anything for him?
What do you think?
Don't eat them all at once.
What do you say?
Feel free to share them with the grandparents.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. We'll get on our way. More houses to see?
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way.